You may kill our bees, you may kill us collectively, but you will never kill our love vibration. And you will never stop us.
Never.
Because it's all about energy and it's all about love. And these parasites who we're protesting against today, they want to lower our vibration. They want to create a chaotic situation. But look around you. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. We're going to keep loving.
It's not going to happen.
Helping each other.
Lies! Media lies! Media lies! Media lies! Media lies! For profit! Media lies! Media lies! Media lies! Your TV won't tell you the truth. Your TV just lies to you to bring war.
Media lies! Media lies!
Here today, march against the mainstream media. Sweetheart, how do you feel about the mainstream media? Does the media lie?
Media lies. Media tells you what they want you to think. They tell you what they want you to hear. I got one message for you. Think for yourself and question everything.
They care about their
Now,
interests.
why does the media lie?
Media lies because
To push an agenda.
the truth is scary to them. The truth is no power to them. The truth is that the power belongs to us and we need to take it back.
We need to take it back. Now, I see your sign, my friend. What is going on here today? What do you want what do you really want the people to know today? What is your message to the people?
I want the people to know that the media is lying to them for corporate interests. The more ignorant we are, the more money they can make.
Right.
If we remain silent, they will continue to gain money. They will continue to lie to us.
Right.
Nothing good will come from it.
Do you think anything from this protest is going to come from this, or what? What do you think is going to happen today?
Honestly, at this point, we need to wake more people up. There's not enough people awakened to the fact that they're being lied to. Once more people do realize this, then the real change will come, and that's coming soon.
And you think that's coming soon? Do you think it's going to make a difference, or what?
Yes, of course it's going to make a difference.
I mean, I heard today we see televised lies. Obviously, televised lies, sir. Why does the television? What do you think of the television lies about? Why is the mainstream media lying?
They lie to get people behind the politicians they need in office to push forth their agenda. They're protecting They need to disinform the people to get them to buy into what they want. 6 of the richest corporations in the world own 90% of mainstream media. General Electric owns Fox. So what they want to do is, what do you think rich people want to do? They want to make more money. That's all they do all day, every day of their life. They want to make more money.
They want to make more money, right?
Exactly. So they need to disinform people to get them to buy into their agenda. They need to get them to buy products that we really don't need. They need to have politicians in power. It's like the election campaigns. Yeah, all that's a lie. They covered Ron Paul up because what's he going to do for them? Ron Paul's for the people. They're not going to have him in power. They're not going to promote him on the mainstream media. That's why they completely covered it up. Because
right, exactly.
They need people in power that's going to help them make more money. Right. And that's basically what the mainstream media does. They lie. They promote the murder of innocent people in other countries. They help with the whole agenda.
Now, I think that the mainstream media as an individual whole is crumbling right now.
Oh, yeah.
I think that...
I saw... I was on RT yesterday actually talking about it. There's a statistic, I think it's like almost 50% of
So you're Jet on Facebook,
yes.
Okay.
50% of American people don't believe the mainstream media anymore.
And you organized this event?
Yes.
Okay, so...
And that's why we organized this event, to help get that 50% up to 60, 70, 80%. We need everyone to know what these people behind us are doing. Right. They're telling you about Miley Cyrus. They don't care about the people. They don't care about the benefit of the people. They want to benefit their wallets.
They want to benefit their wallets. Now,
exactly.
Now, the big question is that the mainstream media is crumbling, and that independent journalism is kind of on the come up now. Do you think that independent journalism is going to crumble what's going on with the mainstream media?
Oh no. I think independent media is going to rise. That's why we're out here. We're trying to get more people to turn into alternative media sources, outlets. We want to get people to find their news elsewhere. It all depends on the journalists reporting the news.
So you have...
Because The mainstream media is scripted and they lie.
They lie.
They lie.
Why do they lie?
Truth. You see Michelle Obama.
I have.
You have seen her with all these children.
Right.
Acting like she's Miss Chris and acting like she's perfect, anti-obesity, but never once has she mentioned GMOs.
Right. Exactly.
Have you never seen that on the news?
I have never seen that on the news.
They don't tell you the shit that they need to tell you.
Absolutely not.
We don't care about Miley Cyrus. We give a shit about our lives. That's what we care about.
So while Miley Cyrus is out showing her ass, the media lies.
You know what I'm saying? We're being poisoned. The foods that we eat are being poisoned.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the government's fucking corrupt. Why are the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer?
Right.
And this Obamacare, get the fuck out of here. They can't even get the website to work, and everybody has to join it. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I just asked this officer that's here to protect us. I said, you swear to constitutional, you vow to protect the citizens of America. And he kept asking me, he kept saying, well, why are you asking me that question? Now, isn't it kind of weird that he keeps asking me, well, why are you asking me that question? I mean, honestly, you swore oath to protect us from foreign and domestic threats. So, I mean, we all know that the Constitution is being raped, that our guns are being taken away, our rights are being taken away. We're headed for martial law. Now, right.
They hire people that they know are thugs and goons.
Right.
The drug dealers that have illegal guns, they don't go after them. They go after sick junkies with 2 bags of heroin in their pocket that need to be in rehab or on a methadone clinic. They arrest them because they know a 90-pound man with a heroin habit is easy to arrest, and it generates revenue. But the Philadelphia police go into the evidence rooms and they shake down drug dealers and then resell the heroin back into Philadelphia.
Exactly. So what do we have to collectively do as individuals to stop this?
Personally, stop paying taxes. Just drop out. Stop being part of this system that is... Everything is working the way it's supposed to. They want, just like Temple University let neighborhoods decay so they could buy the neighborhoods back up cheap, we have a government that is trying to make America, they're trying to lower the price of America so foreign banks can swoop in, buy everything up, and then the politicians can act like the saviors when they put in more regulation against the very problems they created.
My friend, do you think that what's going on today is going to change or make a difference?
What we're doing, it's like this. This is going to make...
PrinceTruthChaser.com.
This is going to make a spiritual and emotional...
on a subconscious level to enhance our enlightenment, to empower ourselves, maybe?
Absolutely. And it'll have a trickle-down effect later on.
Right.
You know, there's people that'll walk by and look and say, these people are crazy.
Right, they'll think we're totally at lunacy. Right.
Something else will happen that'll catch their eye, and they'll be like, oh my God. I have it happen to me all the time.
All the time.
All the time, where people that 5-10 years ago called me crazy after spending 8 years in a relationship with somebody that worked for the government doing...
So the media right here, we're looking at Fox News.
This is the CIA.
What is going on right now? Why do they continuously refuse to report Monsanto or chemtrails?
Because they are in. This is not free press. These companies are all controlled by the politicians, by the alphabet soup agencies. It's fake. There's people that grew up in East Germany, people that grew up in the Soviet Union that watch our media now and say, I've seen this before. I remember this 30 years ago when I lived in the Soviet Union, when I lived in East Germany.
Right.
They know it's fake. They have a pretty girl sitting in front of there spewing out crap about football players and nonsense, and it's just bread and circus.
How do you feel about today, sir? How do you feel?
I think the purpose of this is a wonderful thing, but I think it also needs to be addressed at a larger level, where people need to understand not only that they're being fed lies, but it's coming down from a larger entity. That these broadcast stations, they're owned by 5 media corporations, 6 mostly. We need to understand that things like News Corp are controlling Fox, they're controlling Vogue, they're controlling the Wall Street Journal. So this is coming down to the ideology of one man. Rupert Murdoch is a conservative. He's presenting these ideas, these aspects, even of commercials and advertising, and all these things are being fed to us through the ideology of one overall conglomerate. I think that's a very important thing, that we educate people to understand where their information is coming from, what media that they're seeing, how it's being controlled, not just by Fox, not just by CBS, but these much larger corporations, Viacom and News Corp, Disney, these much larger overriding umbrella corporations.
Right. Exactly. Do you think that today will make a change? Do you think that change is possible?
Sure, absolutely. I think if you grab somebody's attention just driving by here, if you can promote to them that they should go maybe just Google, who owns this? Why are we seeing what we're seeing? For what reason is behind it? You go ahead and look at the political affiliations of some of these men, and you're going to understand then that, yeah, sure, things are going to be, they're going to be monitored, and they're going to be chopped up, and they're going to be delivered to us in a way that is not accurate. And it's not just in America, it is internationally. Right. News Corps and
now you sound like you're a man of an accent, my friend. Where are you from?
I'm from Scotland originally.
So you're from Scotland, and you're here in the United States, supporting the Constitution, supporting freedom for everyone, not even in America, but worldwide. Absolutely. Against a tyrannical system that wants to hold us down.
Completely, absolutely. I come from speaking of News Corps specifically. We just did that big issue with them back home with newspapers such as the News of the World. I'm sure you guys heard about that, where they were, they were doing the whole NSA thing, but at a media level, where people working for Rupert Murdoch were hacking into people's cell phones, hacking into other news corporations, and presenting that information in a way that was very damaging to the public. Right.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you. You're going to make a difference, and we're all going to make a difference in changing the way the system is falling, and we're going to rip it down.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're out here today. We're not only spreading awareness against the mainstream media who lies, who is pretty much should be tried for crimes against humanity, for lying against Monsanto, lying against all the things that they don't talk about. And we're out here today to spread love vibration and realize one thing.
Unity.
A revolution is not going to happen unless it happens through 9 crimes.
And it's not going to be told by these people.
It's not going to be told by the mainstream media. Now, Jed is out here right now. Now, how do you feel? How do you feel about what's going on?
I love it. It's a good sign for humanity to see people out here making an effort to inform people about what's really going on.
How does it feel to know that you organized this event, you hosted this event, and you see so many beautiful people out here?
It feels good. It's I feel like people who do this kind of stuff do it for selfless reasons. And, we're not trying to. We're not out here to try and gain anything. We're just out here trying to bring people together. And if we can inform at least one person today, if one person walks away and goes home and researches what we're talking about out here today, then I consider this a success. All we need is one person to learn today, and that's what we're trying to do, is trying to teach people about what's really going on. And get them to turn off their TVs and actually go.
Turn on their mind, maybe?
Exactly, turn on your mind. Turn off the television, open your mind. That's what it's all about.
And listen, this does not stop at Fox News. We are going to go to CBS 3 or not?
Yes, we're going to march up to the Philadelphia Inquirer in a little bit, and just stand outside of their building for a little bit and let people know that they could do a better job telling us the truth and letting us know what's really going on. And then we're going to go to CBS and give them a piece of our mind too. So, all across the world right now, every mainstream media studio in America is, well, almost everyone, is being protested by at least one person. So, it's a good success. Even people in the UK and Australia and Canada are all out there protesting too. So.
Now, is this the only protest you're going to host, or
no? We have a lot more planned.
And then in the future, we have absolutely more things planned.
We have American March for 9/11 Truth going on summer 2014. What that about is 86% of Americans don't believe the official 9/11 story. So if we can get as close to that 86% to come out and march with us, that's going to be a lot of people, And what we're going to do is we're trying to protest until we get the official story, until they come clean and tell us what really happened, because I think everyone knows the bullshit. Absolutely.
Your TV's trying to murder your soul.
He said you're cheap.
Paradigm shift in the country where
Mike, we're out here today. We're protesting against the mainstream media. How do you feel about the mainstream media?
I don't really pay that much attention to them. I'm out here more to celebrate the rise in alternative media. Guys like you, guys like we're out here with Next News Network. So this is to like bait for the general public to say, hey, look, the mainstream media sucks, and rather than just saying it sucks, don't trust them. It sucks, don't trust them. Question everything. There's other choices. There's alternatives. So I'd like to steer people's direction that way.
Right. Now, I mean, we listen to the news. They don't cover Monsanto. They don't cover chemtrails. Obviously, they don't cover your work, which is end the feds. Can you tell us a little? Can you tell us a little about what you do and what the mainstream media doesn't cover that you do?
Well, there's a lot of things that I do that they don't cover, but one in particular is the End the Fed rallies we've been throwing here in Philly. Countless. We're probably somewhere almost at 15. We're throwing a final End the Fed rally next month, but we're doing they block us out completely. We've reached out to them. We've held press conference. We've tried to hold press conferences, press releases about the Federal Reserve, but that's the money machine. They don't want that to go away.
Why do you think that they don't cover what independent journalism like that we cover? Why don't they cover that?
I think the reason why is because the issues that get covered, once you follow the money and find out and follow who's really kind of in charge here and where the power structure ends up and what the hands it ends up in, it upsets the cart. Right. So while we may be talking about the Federal Reserve may be lending money to giants like Time Warner, AOL, Time Warner, or whatever, all these guys that don't want to see their lifeblood taken away.
What do you think what we're doing out here today is going to make a difference?
Of course it is. One, is everybody in the mainstream media going to see what we're doing? No. It gives a whole bunch of people that are here to network. It gives them the chance to come network, and that's the important part. And if we pick up 1 or 2, 3 more people on the way through this march, then great. One person just showed up. She was walking by and said, "What's this about?" Now she's standing there holding the sign.
I'm sick and tired of the mainstream media basically not doing their job and not informing some of the real stories instead of getting caught up in all kinds of celebrity scandals and scandals in general and other sort of nonsense. And it's time to end it.
It's time to end it. Why is it time to end it?
Because it's been going on for too long, and to me, it just makes it makes no sense, and there is no point to it. It's ultimately, I feel, an insult to our intelligence.
Do you think they lie to the public?
I definitely feel, frankly, they don't report the stories they should.
They should. Like Monsanto, maybe chemtrails.
That's what I mean. I've got a button, for example. I haven't started wearing it yet. I have to admit, but it says, "Where's the effect of asking about GMOs, genetically modified organisms? Why is it we don't hear more about those things?" I mean, the voters of Washington State, I understand, last week in what was it, 2 weeks or so ago, in their election, rejected a referendum that would have required notification on foods in Washington State of that included, the word genetically modified. Yeah. How come we haven't heard more?
Oh, CBS, sorry. I'm with the media. Here's my media pass right here. I want to make a citizen's arrest for crimes against humanity, for the people that have held down humanity and lied to humanity about poisoning our food, poisoning our water. Yeah, absolutely. It's my First Amendment right to record anything I want. Oh, yes, it is. So then call the cops. I want to make a citizen's arrest. You do that right now. Call the cops. Okay, call the cops. Everybody get together. Why are you guys out here, and why are you against Fox News?
We're sick of being lied to. That's what the bottom line is. I don't watch the news. There's no reason for it. It's as it says, puppet show.
Right.
And I'm sick of going out of my way to not get poisoned and eat poison. I don't want it.
So you don't want poison in your food, no. Poison in your air.
I don't want to live
obviously.
Here. And that's not right because it's my home. But for some reason, I feel like it's not anymore. I feel like I'm being lied to, poisoned. I don't know what's going on. It's lies.
Let me say that again. Start again. Lies.
Lies.
So why are you out here today?
I'm out here because I want to change something. I want to do something.
What do you want to change?
I want to change the fact that they're trying to get rid of us.
They're trying to depopulate the planet?
Yes, they're trying to depopulate.
So you think that by the mainstream media lying about chemtrails, lying about Monsanto, lying about everything, that their agenda is to depopulate 90% of the planet?
Yes, they have an agenda, and the news is helping it happen. And they're telling all kinds of lies. They're not covering what they're supposed to cover. They're doing false flags. They say, oh, something's happening over here. Well, back here, they're over here making their own little plan.
I mean, we see the false flags in Colorado. We saw the false flags on the Navy base. And it seems like what happened with 9/11, obviously there was Tower number 7, building number 7 that wasn't even talked about. And it seems like the same reporters that were in building number 7 that were reporting the false flags there were in every other false flag. I mean, it just seems like we're in a tyrannical state to where they just want a slave system, to where they want
power,
they
money. That's all they want. They just want to take control. They want to be able to make it so there's enough people.
What's in the
little
food?
amount.
What is in the food?
They want to make a little amount of people so that they can control that little amount of people, so that they can make us into whatever whatever they want to make us into.
Right.
Use us for energy. Use us for whatever they want to use us for.
So they're basically, we're just the cattle on the face of the earth that they want to manipulate, use us for energy, so they can have their own Illuminati. They can have their own Illuminati reptilian fucking like soul sucking energy. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Do you believe that the powers that be actually create chaos to make mass panic to get that energy to empower themselves and bring us down? You believe that?
Yes.
Now we look at Miley Cyrus, we look at all these Jay-Z and all these Illuminati people who, like, you have these girls and guys. We have our youngsters that are 15, 16, 14, and they watch this stuff and they think like, well, they're not out here watching what we're doing, but they look at that and they think it's cool to be a new Illuminati. They think it's cool to be accepted. Do you think that they're maybe mind controlling our youth to accept to accept their agenda?
They are brainwashing the public. They're brainwashing the next generation. They're brainwashing them so that they can chip them, so that they can control them. And you know what? I actually heard the other day my boyfriend's little sister say that she actually wanted to be chipped. How does she even know that there's chipping happening? Because they already started chipping people. They already started chipping people, and they're not going to stop. And it's just going to get worse.
That is the RFID chip, right?
Yes. RFID chip.
And they're taking welfare off the poor to kind of put them in a submissive state.
Yes.
They're taking the veteran benefits to kind of put them in a submissive state.
Trying to put us all in.
I have to ask you one simple question. What hope is there for humanity? I mean, honestly, what do we have to do? I believe, and this is my own take on this, I believe that no matter what they do, no matter what they say, us collectively being out here puts us in a love...
I'm going to tell you. This is I'm going to tell you.
I think that this puts us in a love vibrational state of awareness, and that this puts us in a... So even if the rest of the world fails...
Wake up and be aware. As long as we're aware, we're going to be okay. Because then there's hope. There's hope for us.
So there is hope for humanity.
If we're not chipped, we aren't selling our soul.
How do you feel?
I just I don't feel like I feel like a guest in my home. That's what I feel like.
You feel like a guest in your home?
Yes, I do. I feel like a guest in my own home. This is my country, but I don't want to be here anymore.
You don't want to be here anymore. Do you have your passport?
I have a passport.
So, I mean, honestly, even if you left the country, even if you left America, once they conquer America and they take the land of the free, wouldn't they go for wherever you're at, honestly?
They may, but I don't want to be here for what's going on.
I'll tell you what, I say that you stand like you're doing right now. What you're doing right now is you're doing a service. You're doing a service to humanity, and I thank you for that.
I thank you.
And I think that what's going to happen today is that you can't leave, because if you leave on a subconscious level, you are going to leave temporarily. But they're going to go wherever you go. If they take over here, they're going to take over. No, there is no May, baby. They're going to take over everything.
New world order.
Everything.
What do you think about the New World Order?
I think that it's on its way. It's working its way out. And they're... I mean...
They're making fake honeybees. Like there's...
Oh, they're killing off all the bees. We already know that.
Abraham Lincoln said after 4 years, we have 4 years after all the bees are gone. 4 years.
And then they all die. And well, after 4 years, the bees die off. Humanity is dead. All right. I am an independent journalist. As you can see here, I have my press pass. There's been we have your press pass. Why haven't you guys ignored the major facts that are going on around the world? Chemtrails, Monsanto, can you answer that? I'm nowhere in your space. As an independent journalist, I'm just asking. Well, I mean, obviously there was a march here. You haven't had nothing to say. And I'm not in your space. I'm just asking you, what's the deal? Why are you hiding? Where are you going? You guys don't cover Monsanto. You guys don't cover the real wars that are going on against humanity. Is there a reason for that? About the war in Syria, maybe? You're hiding again? Nothing to say? You're going to go in the garage? How about your soul? How does it affect your soul that you're hiding? You swore an oath to the Constitution. You're not going to talk about that? Nothing? I have many credentials, nothing. You realize your pensions are gone. The United States government sold your pensions. When you retire, your pensions are gone. You're rubbing your face like it's no big deal. Dude, they already took away Social Security. They already took away the money.
I feel like they don't report legitimate stories.
Right.
I saw this thing on Facebook about Fox News posted a story on Facebook about a baby. It was born at like 8 o'clock or something like that, but the numbers added up to 8, 9, 10. Right. So they can report that, but they can't report GMOs or the Fukushima radiation leaking into our ocean. They can't report all the cops killing the dogs or killing people, police brutality, but they can report, just
stupid stuff that really doesn't matter. They don't report chemtrails, obviously. They don't report the fact that people are being depopulated from the food and the junk we eat. They don't report the fact that the Illuminati and the fact that Miley Cyrus would rather show her ass and talk about stupid stuff. Why there's important stuff like Fukushima just exploded again and all the radioactive waste is going in our ocean. They don't report that, do they?
Yeah, it's leaking into our ocean, and you can't get rid of radioactive. It doesn't go away. You can't get rid of it, and they're not telling people about it. They're not educating people. And when I tell people about, Fukushima or the drone strikes, they just look at me like I'm crazy, and they say, oh, well, you're getting your information from the internet. Well, you're getting your information from the media that's going to report about shootings on the street to make you scared and keep you inside.
We all look at America. We see the land of the free, the home of the brave. But what do you see about America as far as your perspective is as far as America is concerned?
I feel like America isn't America anymore. Obama told in one of his speeches, he said he was going to respect the Constitution.
Right.
And he doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He signed the NDAA.
Yeah, he's trying to get rid of our Second Amendment rights, our First Amendment rights.
Do you see any hope for humanity or no? Honestly, just let it go. What do you say?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure at this point anymore.
Do you see hope for humanity? You're not sure. Do you think that this protest will make a difference on a collective level or no?
Yeah, I believe it will. Hopefully some of these people will go home and look some of this stuff up.
Right.
And hopefully they'll come out and they'll just realize, hopefully people will join us. But
right.
I think even if it makes a small difference.
Even a small ripple in the pond will make a difference. Absolutely. Here today, we're out here protesting against the mainstream media. Yeah. They're not out here today. We see fucking Fox News. They're nowhere to be seen. How do you feel about this?
Horrible.
Horrible?
Yes.
Are you enraged? Are you enraged about what's going on today?
This is dreadful.
As a man out here today, how do you feel they're not out here?
Obviously, they are doing what they commonly do.
What did they do?
Fox doesn't care about the people.
They don't care about the people.
We are out here in front of them, and they are not filming us. They are not showing the people what is happening. Corporations are beating us down. They are taking away all our rights, all our privileges, all our rights as dignities as humans.
As human beings.
And Fox doesn't care. We have to make sure we take this message out, the voices out of the people, and corporations need to go down. Make sure everybody hears about it. Make sure everybody knows that the corporations are beating us down, and Fox and many other, CNN, ABC, all of them, they don't care about this. Even Al Jazeera is here today in America, and they're not here.
They're taking away our rights. They're taking away our veteran money. They're taking away our disability money. They're taking away every cent we have, every essence we live for, everything we have. What is it going to take to change this?
The masses, the people need to come out and make sure, tell everybody what's going on. Without the numbers, without the people, we won't make it. And they are being affected. We are all being affected. And without the people coming out, it won't happen. And they need to come out. We need to come out and make sure Fox and people like Ted Turner make sure hear the message.
What we're doing today, will it make a difference? Will what we're doing today make a difference?
It will make a difference. The more people come out, the more it will happen. Let's not end this. Let's make sure it happens.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Love vibration is key or no?
Yeah.
You may kill our bees, you may kill us collectively, but you will never kill our love vibration. And you will never stop us.
Never.
Because it's all about energy and it's all about woke. And these parasites who we're protesting against today, they want to lower our vibration. They want to create a chaotic situation. But look around you. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. We're going to keep loving.
It's not going to happen.
Helping each other.
You may kill our bees, you may kill us collectively, but you will never kill our love vibration. And you will never stop us.
Never.
Because it's all about energy and it's all about woke. And these parasites who we're protesting against today, they want to lower our vibration. They want to create a chaotic situation. But look around you. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. We're going to keep loving.
It's not going to happen.
Helping each other.
Lies! Media lies! Media lies! Media lies! Media lies! For profit! Media lies! Media lies! Media lies! Your TV just lies to you in the bring war.
Media lies! Media lies!
To their agenda, they need to get them to buy products that we really don't need. They need to have politicians in power. It's like the election campaigns. Yeah, all that's a lie. They covered Ron Paul up because what's he going to do for them? Ron Paul's for the people. They're not going to have him in power. They're not going to promote him on the mainstream media. That's why they completely covered it up. Because
Right,
they need
exactly.
They need people in power that's going to help them make more money.
Right.
And that's basically what the mainstream media does. They lie. They promote the murder of innocent people in other countries. They help with the whole agenda.
Now, I think that the mainstream media as an individual whole is crumbling right now.
Oh yeah.
I think that
I saw. I was on RT yesterday actually talking about it. There's a statistic. I think it's like almost 50% of.
So you're Jet on
exactly,
Facebook.
yes.
Okay.
50% of American people don't believe the mainstream media anymore.
And you organize this event?
Yes.
Okay. So
And that's why we organized this event to help.
Here today, march against the mainstream media. Sweetheart, how do you feel about the mainstream media? Does the media lie?
Media lies. Media tells you what they want you to think. They tell you what they want you to hear. I got one message for you. Think for yourself and question everything.
They care about their
Now, why does the media lie?
Media lies because
To push an agenda.
the truth is scary to them. The truth is no power to them. The truth is that the power belongs to us and we need to take it back.
We need to take it back. Now, I see your sign, my friend. What is going on here today? What do you want What do you really want the people to know today? What is your message to the
I
people?
want the people to know that the media is lying to them for corporate interests. The more ignorant we are, the more money they can make.
Right.
If we remain silent, they will continue to gain money. They will continue to lie to us.
Right.
Nothing good will come from
See,
it.
Help get that 50% up to 60, 70, 80%. We need everyone to know what these people behind us are doing.
Right.
They're telling you about Miley Cyrus. They don't care about the people. They don't care about the benefits of the people. They want to benefit their wallets.
They want to benefit their wallets. Now,
Exactly.
now, the big question is that the mainstream media is crumbling, and that independent journalism is kind of on the come up now. Do you think that independent journalism is going to crumble? What's going on with the mainstream media?
Oh no. I think independent media is going to rise. That's why we're out here. We're trying to get more people to turn into alternative media sources, outlets. We want to get people to find their news elsewhere. It all depends on the journalist reporting the news.
So you have.
Because the mainstream media is scripted and they lie.
They lie.
They lie.
Why do they lie?
Truth. You see Michelle Obama.
I have.
You have seen her with all these children.
Right.
Acting like she's Miss Chris and acting like she's perfect, anti-obesity, but never once.
Think anything from this protest is going to come from this, or what? What do you think is going to happen today?
Honestly, at this point, we need to wake more people up. There's not enough people awakened to the fact that they're being lied to. Once more people do realize this, then the real change will come, and that's coming soon.
And you think that's coming soon? Do you think it's going to make a difference, or what?
Yes, of course it's going to make a difference.
I mean, I heard today we see televised lies, obviously televised lies. Sir, Why does the television? What do you think of the television lies about? Why is the mainstream media lying?
They lie to get people behind the politicians they need in office to push forth their agenda. They need to disinform the people to get them to buy into what they want. 6 of the richest corporations in the world own 90% of mainstream media. General Electric owns Fox. So what they want to do is, what do you think rich people want to do? They want to make more money. That's all they do all day, every day of their life. They want to make more money.
They want to make more money.
Exactly. Right. So they need to disinform people to get them to buy into